Hello, Aquarius.
Welcome to Mary's Angel Tarot.
This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and it is a general reading. We are going to start off with an overall message from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's get started. Angels, show me the messages for my Aquarius friends, please. What is Aquarius? All right, so my goodness, the universe has a lot to say to you today, Aquarius, but we are only going to take one. This chop wood card, it was the only one that came right, face up, so I'm going to take that. So chop wood is about not getting involved in drama, not letting, or you need to let go of control and let something work out on its own. Chopping wood is your daily routine. It is waking up, going to work, cooking your dinner, watching the news, whatever it is that you do on a daily day, and just go about that. And don't worry about the sticky rose bushes in the background that is going on around you. Okay, things will work themselves out. Let's see what we get from the tarot. Before I say any more about that card, I'll keep it in vision for you. Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right. Angels, divine spirits, and guides, I invite you now to come in and help me to deliver messages to the zodiac sign of Aquarius. What do my Aquarius friends? Justice in reverse. Sign of Libra. Something out of balance, something that's not fair. Someone could be involved in something legal here. It also represents a broken contract, breaking a lease, breaking a contract that you have with a person, maybe even a divorce. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool in reverse, Aries. Two major arcanas coming up in the reverse position. And the World card. So you put an end to something. Somebody did something to you that was not right. Maybe even illegal. But it's over. It has run full circle. The chapter has been closed. It's an accomplishment. It's graduation. You graduated from something. It's a successful completion, a successful outcome to a problem. The Fool card was showing in reverse, which tells me that your new start is not here yet. So that makes me feel like you may be at an in-between stage, and that's possibly why you need to just chop wood and wait for the signs from the universe as to what your next move will be. Show me Knight of Wands, new direction. Show me Aquarius, angels, please. Show me Aquarius. Don't try to rush anything or make any impulsive decisions. I feel like you have to wait. Wait for your next steps. Someone may come rushing in with a message. Page of Swords. Someone's going to rush in with some type of offer for you to possibly go in a new direction. I like the Page of Swords in the upright position because I feel like you face the truth about something. That is face-to-face communication to me as well. 10 of Cups. Nice. So you put an end to something that wasn't fair. Pages can be starting something new. Like you could be researching this next new thing, possibly learning, asking questions, being inquisitive about going in a new direction. Maybe you're moving to a new home. This could also be the internet to me, that combination together, working from home on the internet. Family business. Show me Aquarius. Let's get a couple more. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, that could definitely be someone who is running their own business. Also, someone who's single. So I'm getting you ended something. You ended something because something was unfair, it was unjust, an injustice. You realized your value, you realized your worth. You said, I don't have to put up with that, you can't treat me like that. Nine of Pentacles is a great card. It's someone who doesn't need anyone. It's a single, independent lady who's very confident, very beautiful, I may add. She likes the finer things, this Nine of Pentacles. She's a princess. She likes to get her hair done and her nails done, and she likes to just be pretty, you know. You could be researching opening your own business, doing something in one of those fields, a hairdresser, nail salon. But right now, you're not taking any action right now. I feel like I feel that strongly. I feel like this is all in thinking or talking, figuring it out, figuring out how to put an end to something that was unfair, possibly waiting for a divorce to be final. Show me something come to a sudden halt with the Knight of Swords. Show me Aquarius. Angels, please. Show me Aquarius. Thank you. Eight of Wands. More communication, more travel, more internet. Very heavy internet here, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. I feel like somebody's working on the internet. This is independent consulting. I just heard consulting. But all in all, whatever this happened here that was unfair, unjust, it pushed you into something better. This is very quick movement, action, possibly meeting a new person and falling in love. A single person falling in love. Arrows of love find their mark. It's moving forward very quickly. So I'm getting that you need to just be patient right now and let this all unfold. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, planting seeds for the future. Investing in something. And it's also waiting for the return on your investment. I feel like something's about to pay off here. Show me Aquarius. Angels, please. Show me Aquarius. Thank you. Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles. Two of Wands reversed, which is decision made. Are you returning to the past? This is a child. I am getting a child. You're holding the world in your hands and you're ready to go down a new path. Somebody needs to face the truth that something is over because of whatever this was, unless this is a divorce. Realize your value, realize your worth, move forward. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, she's very caring, loving, giving, very helpful, even could represent a counselor. But I feel like this could be a new person. You're letting go. There's somebody who could have got divorced, been single for a while, and they all of a sudden met a new person, and now they're ready to get back out there and go down a new path. This could be someone from like high school or someone who was a friend. Ooh, do you have a friend who is interested in you, Aquarius? And what was on the bottom? Did we look at the bottom of the deck? Not for you. That's whatever happened over here. Something happened here that was probably unfair, or it seemed like it was unfair to you, but it was part of your contract. You completed something. This is a karmic debt that's been paid. Karmic debt has been paid. Congratulations, you graduated. You can now move forward and start something new. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. Show me this Page of Swords. What are we researching? What are we doing? Who are we talking to? What's going on here? Right there. The Knight of Cups reversed. Rejection. Okay, so did you get rejected? Face the truth that you got rejected. So maybe you got rejected by a person and it forced you into a new direction. I'm getting that energy of there's something better. Like this could have been a bad experience for someone, but it was supposed to happen. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles showing, making another appearance. Investing in your future, planting seeds, waiting for Three of... Oh, you're free from the devil. Wow. So there could have been third party here. We have a possibility of a cheater. Somebody's free from a toxic relationship. There was 3 people here. Could be a lot of gossiping here too. I'm also getting someone who could have had drinking problems. This is an overindulgence. Somebody who parties too much. You're free from this person who parties too much. Free from an unhealthy relationship, a toxic relationship. Free from the chains. You may have been in a relationship with a person who was either married or they kept going back and forth to their ex or something like that. And you just said, you know what? This is unfair. It's out of balance. I'm not going to do this anymore. I face the truth. It's over. The other person, oh my goodness, this is confusing. The other person, Mercury retrograde is kicking my butt, guys. I'm trying so hard. The other person may have picked someone else and you got rejected and you felt like it was unfair, but the relationship was no good anyway because this person was probably a cheater. I mean, that's a cheater. You're free from a third party situation and you're moving forward. You're feeling good. There ain't no stopping you now. I feel like this could have been the person that made the decision to go down the road with the other person. Maybe they went down a road with their ex. Oh my goodness gracious. Show me the Queen of Cups. What is this Queen of Cups doing? I feel like you're focusing on yourself, self-love, because that's what the Queen of Cups does. You know, she says, especially when it's showing up at the Nine of Pentacles. You're like, all right, I need some time for me. I need some time to go shopping, buy a new outfit, get my hair done, get my nails done, work. 8 of Pentacles, sign of Virgo. 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wow. So we have a painful sudden ending that someone wants to put effort into. I feel like you're just putting in effort to yourself. I literally feel like somebody is saying, I want to work on myself. I want to feel better about myself. I want to move forward. I want to meet somebody that values me, that I deserve. Like someone has realized that they deserve better. I know that this ending was painful. I can see that there's something here that really hurt because I'm getting unfair, I'm getting rejection, but that all happened for a reason. Look at your free from. A very toxic, unhealthy situation. Let's pull some romance angels. Angels, show me the messages for Aquarius, please. What is Aquarius? Look at you. Look at you. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You had to do something for yourself. You were like, you know what? It's just time for me to focus on myself. I'm not going to put up with this. This reading is so clear. You may want to lose some weight. You might join a gym. Let's, you could have even quit a job here. Quit a job where you were just not being valued. You weren't being recognized. You weren't being paid enough. Show me Aquarius angels, please. What does Aquarius need to know? Any additional information for this reading on the table? I don't know, guys. I'm not getting another one. Unusual. All right, maybe we'll take that one right there. Unrequited love. Not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's just not. I had a very similar combination in somebody else's reading, and I said that this person was not necessarily addicted to alcohol, but you could be dealing with someone who was just a party person. They just wanted to drink all the time, be with their friends all the time. They weren't serious. They were just out to have fun. And you had to move on. There just wasn't enough chemistry. It's some like the relationship was out of balance. You both were not on the same page here. You were two totally different types of people. And even though that with this Ten of Swords, it's something may have hurt, I'm getting that same energy again. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Something just was not for you. It wasn't meant for you. Chop wood still and still makes me feel like stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like you're just kind of being solo. You went through some kind of breakup here with who knows? That's my reverse Prince Charming. That's what I call him. Someone who's not genuine. They're just not genuine. They're just like a player or a relationship that's just not going anywhere. It just keeps going in circles, round and round. And you just couldn't stay in it anymore. It's time to move on to something better. All right. I'm not going to dwell on these cards too long. I'm trying to keep these readings short. I'm going to pull you a couple of final messages from the Guardian Angel deck. Angels, do you have any final messages for Aquarius, please? What is Aquarius? Okay. Eight of Pentacles making another appearance. I'll read it real quick. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself in the healing arts. Queen of Cups is a healer. Psychic too. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. So this could all be career. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. So details, the Page of Swords is details. So pay attention to the details here. Show me one more message for Aquarius. Is it this one right here? I don't know which one it was. All right, that one's definite. Just jumping out. Okay. Nine of Action, Nine of Wands. You worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by the angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So there's your amazing accomplishment. I feel like you've accomplished a lot. There's a lot of energy about work here. Some kind of, because this is work. This could be a single independent business lady. The King of Pentacles could even be a banker, somebody you're trying to get a loan from. Okay. I'm going to leave that portion of the reading there. I'm going to pull you a Black Moon astrology card. I've been pulling one of these for everyone, and I will be reading the description from the book. But let's pull the card first. Show me that one. First house, the body. Okay. So I did read this book, but there's a lot of information in here, and I'm not ready to explain these cards myself without the book. So I am going to read this description. They are a little bit long, so if you're leaving me at this point, thank you so much for watching, and good luck with your situation. If you are hanging out, let's see what it says. Move ahead with confidence. You are rising. The Nine of Pentacles is very confident. The first house in astrology begins with the ascendant, the astrological constellation rising over the eastern horizon at the time the chart is cast. In the natal chart, the ascendant represents the moment you were born. Like the sun and the moon, the first house is one of the most important parts of a horoscope. The first house represents your physical appearance, how your body works, and where your strengths and weaknesses lie. It is the beginning to everything. The first house is also the mask that everyone else first sees. Your first house is your rising sign, if any of you are questioning that. Although the first house is the house of self, it is also the persona you project. It is how you relate to the world first. If the first house card presents itself in a reading, it means you will soon be feeling your own strength. Although it may feel natural just to take over and assert your power, you may need to pull back some. Try not to control or dominate certain situations, as this could backfire. I was seeing that. More positively, people may feel comfortable now with you as their leader, and they won't mind following your lead. Wow. It's important that you don't abandon your goals now out of... So once again, I know I brought up something about someone may be losing weight here. I feel like somebody really wants to work on their self. It's important that you don't abandon your goals now out of boredom. Presently, you will start things with great gusto, but you must follow up and you need to finish all that you start. Like, you're ready, you're excited, you're passionate, you're ready to go. The first house shows your image, so how you come across to others is of the utmost importance now and bears greatly on your success. Perhaps you may opt for a new look. Did I say that? And indeed, this can have a bearing on how successful you will be. Since this house opposes the seventh house of partnerships, it is a good omen regarding relationships of all kinds. It can mean relationships are about to mature or become more serious. Marriage may be on the cards, or it may mean you are transitioning into a better place concerning other people in general. As the first house is also about your physical body, it's important you pay attention to your health and the signals your body is sending you. Your body is your ultimate container, the first place your soul passes into. The first house card also speaks of beginnings and starting something new. It implies it is time to honor your gift of being distinct. It also suggests a position of leadership. When this card turns up in a reading, it may be time to defend something of value to you. Perhaps your reputation, your authentic self, or your chosen life path. You may be challenged where you must stand by your convictions. You could have conflicts with a certain authority figure and thus need to go to some extra measures to keep a cool head in any given situation. So something happened that was unfair at work. Wow. Well, for some of you. This card marks a period of being tested or challenged, and indicates who you are and who you will become. Whatever is implied in the surrounding cards will indicate what must soon be faced and met. All in all, the first thing to consider with this card is how healthy you are and your stamina. Then your role as a leader, or just you as a person who is about to start something significant. Always look at surrounding cards to determine what comes next quite directly and unexpectedly. Okay, corresponding tarot card is the Fool. And that's what, Aries? So anyway, I just feel like somebody's basically leaving something and moving on. I feel like the ending was painful. I feel like you got stabbed in the back. I feel like you got betrayed. But I feel like it all happened for a reason. So I am going to leave that there, Aquarius. If you did hang out for the astrology portion of the reading, thank you so much. Good luck with your situation. And I will see you soon.